to your other world.
Late at night in the CRT glow, escape everything I know. Someday I'll be someone else, and I'll know myself. Somewhere out there, there's someone just like me. The sound of birds so familiar and bleak. The sunrise and
You women have sex with each other.
I won't do it anymore.
You do drugs, too.
I've never touched those.
And you think about nothing but death.
Well, not really.
weaponized and drowned in rage. You're not even alive, animated by the shame. Fixated, mesmerized. Who am I to you? Do you know that true you? Panic at the end of days. I see out in your eyes, but you cannot look away. Hollow, petrified, far away through. That justifies it to you. A little nausea, one time addicted for. The rest of body, psychological alliances. This is what's here in the
do anything just to be at peace, just to be at peace, just to be at peace like me. Okay, but really, I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, give it up and hit me up. Okay, but really, I'm waiting here for you. Weaponized and trapped in rage, you're not even alive. Animated by the shame, fixated in your life. Who am I to you? Do you know that true you? Panic at the end of things, I see it in your eyes, but you cannot look away. Hollow, petrified, far away through. That justifies death to you.
Oh shit, fuck, my bad. I was unmuted this whole time. Hopefully you didn't hear anything. I don't know what you would have heard, probably typing, and that just frustrates me, but just another thing to miss up today. Hi, I'm using the Dead Soulless Eyes, so I have an excuse to actually use my toggles. Like, I actually don't feel like that bad right now, but I just need to, like, actually do my damn toggles for once. I mean, I think I'm kind of okay about doing them right. Like, I feel like I'm a lot better keeping up with, switching around and everything. At least I hope so. Otherwise, why have 5,000 toggles? But how are you guys doing? I hope that you had a good Tuesday. I know that me and not a lot of people I know aren't having great days, but that's okay because we're gonna make it great again. Hi, Gareth, and hello, love. I was lurking in your stream a lot. I hope that you had fun. I saw that you rated a Woodles. I think you rated a Woodles, right? Did you? I didn't know that she had a short hair version of herself. It looked awesome. I screw up not using toggles just about every stream. I feel like I'm pretty decent about it. The only thing is that it's hard to live DJ it, so to speak, whenever you're playing a game. So if something happens in a game and you get upset, you're gonna probably be upset for way longer than you actually are. Because you have to remember to actually, like, change it off, and hopefully you press the button hard enough to where it registered that you hit it. I'll tell you who's not good at using their toggles. Mina. But straight up, those toggles are for thumbnails practically. I do like these pseudo redeems to make Mina use their toggles, but I don't get to see much of Mina's emotions, huh? I don't think we ever get to see angry Mina toggle. You know what we'll have to do? I'll train Mina by encouraging them to do like a just chatting stream or something, and then when they talk about the treatment of the Unreal series, then they'll be I think Mina will be motivated to get a little bit angry, you know what I mean? Yeah, hi Kamba. I wanted to do Dino Crisis music because it's very relaxing. I know that sometimes I give Dino Crisis shit for its overall soundtrack not being quite as good as a Resident Evil game, but it really does have some great tracks on it. I think mainly my main issues is it's like bombastic action tracks. Also, Mina, I did not realize that you were here. Hello. Mina Yap sessions are very good. Mina, you need to do a just chat in one of these days, because you never have. You've never actually, I'm gonna go live and I'm just gonna talk about things. But I'm sure you understand, or that you can see how it might be a little bit challenging, right? Like, when you just, alright, I guess I'm gonna talk. What am I gonna talk about? Like, you need to feel mentally charged, and it varies from day to day, right? Your debut streams were really good. Your debut streams were really good at yapping, and then you got worried because you were not getting to Deus Ex. So most of it was yapping, and then it was like 30 minutes of Deus Ex because you got tired at that point. However, I think that's great. Debuts should be about introducing yourself, and then it can be about, you know, playing 5,000 video games later. So I was very happy with your debut and chilling in there. Today we're going to be finishing up Katamari Damacy. I'm on the last level, and I decided to just play a non-high intense game today because I'm just like kind of in a mental fog. Because today's one of those days where it's not like the worst day in the world or anything, but you ever keep trying to do something and then there's a wall in your face, like, oh, I guess I can't do that. Like, you go to let's say you drive to a restaurant and you've been so excited it's closed, and then you're like, oh fuck, and then your tire goes flat, and then oh fuck, and then you try to like call for help, and I don't know, maybe your phone suddenly died, like stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm just gonna play a game where I'm just kind of vibing and chilling, not to imply that Katamari doesn't piss me off here and there. Call those any day Mondays. Yeah, just, I've been having a lot of trouble for a long time getting a new phone because my current phone is getting hot. I'm worried that one day it's going to just keel over and die. And there's all that two-factor authentication thing tied to the phone. I don't even opt for that stuff because I really don't want to be locked out of my shit unless I have my phone. But it's automatic for some things, so like, at least I think it's automatic. So I just don't want to ever have to deal with that. So I keep trying to get a new phone, and I tried a few years ago, and they're like, oh, do you have an ID? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, well, it can't be expired. And I'm like, okay. So I tried to get a new ID, and I remember the receptionist lady was extremely rude to me, and there was a line, and we ended up just leaving. and I have not been wanting to deal with that ever since. But this whole time I've been thinking, I just need to find a time when I can wake up early, go to the DMV, and I need to, because what I've always had to do is I need to bring mail that's been sent to my house, preferably like some documentation from like a government or something like that, like healthcare or something. I don't have healthcare, but it's a long story. Basically, I thought I had what I needed. So I go in, and they're like, and they said this ID is for a different state, and I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, you need a state ID for the state that you live in currently, and I'm like, yeah. And I technically tried to do that a long time ago, because I used to get summoned for jury duty for the state I don't live in anymore. And I kept telling them, and I answered a thing on the phone, it was all automated, and I selected I'm not able to go because I'm just not available then. I don't live there. And then I kind of got in trouble, like not serious trouble, but I got in trouble, and they said that's not a good excuse. And I'm like, I don't live there! So I had to do a thing online, they sent me a new ID, except they sent me an ID for that state still, just with my new address on it. So I've been stuck with it for a long time, and I just, it's all confusing and tedious and annoying, and I get why it has to be thorough, because it's your identity. You don't want it to be that easy for somebody to just get a hold of an ID saying who you are. But look at my fucking face. I have the ID, look at my face, it's the same, can you just, and it's like, nah, it's too complicated. So I got salty, and I walked away. I feel bad because the DMV was, like, actually nice-ish, kind of. Like, I think he kind of talked to me like I'm stupid, which, fair enough, but he did it as nice as he could. And he could probably tell that I was, like, frustrated. Because I just want a new phone. And before that, I've been frustrated because I tried to do my eye makeup. And it looked like shit. Like, I did it okay. It was even and everything. But I'm like, wow, I really hate it. Why do I hate it so much? And then I tried to like do my hair up a little bit. I used too much hairspray. I fucked up until my bangs looked oily and gross. I'm like, okay, I'm getting tired of this. Thank you for the sub. So then I had to use water to wash my bangs out, and it's a lengthy process because there was a lot of oil in the bangs because of it. I had to use makeup remover to remove my eye makeup, and I'm like, yeah, I literally look better with no makeup than I look with this, like, ugly, insane goth eyeliner that I'm trying to pull. And so I looked through my old photos. This is before I went to the DMV, so that's why I was going on, like, a little spiral into insanity. So I looked at my old photos, I'm like, man, back in the day, I used to do my makeup, like, a lot better. And I look at every photo, and I'm like, wow, this eyeliner is trash. I was able to, it wasn't amazing, but I did have a period where I could do my lipstick pretty good. I would be able to get it to where the edges would be pretty crisp. And I think the best photos that I remember of, like, my makeup at its peak were when they had that lipstick being as decent as it was. And then I looked and I'm like, well, the eyeliner is, like, how do I say? It's definitely not crusty looking. It looks as good as you're gonna get it if you're only using the eyeliner tube thing. It's kind of like a crayon that's really thick, but it's not very good for precision. But I'm like, wow, I really don't like the style that I do it, and wow, I've always been doing it this way. So I have an eye style, like everybody's physics or what do you call it? Physical features are different from each other. Our eyes are not all shaped the same. Our eyelids are not all shaped the same. I have these really round eyes that make it to where there's not much room for eyeshadow, if that makes sense. Not on the hood of your lid. Like, I can have the eyeshadow extend to my eyebrows and everything, but if you want to have, like, nice, pretty makeup on the hood of your eye, it just doesn't work very well for me. And so if I go too thick with the eyeliner, it can look okay, but it's not ideal. I feel like I need to start from square one, need to relearn how to do makeup that's more ideal for my eye style. And I asked Mame, and she basically showed me that I need to do something called, let me pull up what it's called. Also, I know this is makeup stuff and you guys are all guys, so you can only get some of it, but believe me, I wouldn't be surprised if you men know more about makeup than me. I just never really got into it for the most part. I would just have phases where I would get it. Yeah, so there's some eyeliner styles. I don't know if this is like the official style, but called cat, puppy, and etc. There's just names for it. I don't know if that's the universally agreed upon names, but basically what I need to do is I need to do a lot more subtle on my eyelid, and that's all fine and all. It's not too hard to adjust the shape and how you draw it, but I've been also, before this point, watching professional makeup tutorial videos for fun, because this person, let me link her channel. I've been talking about her lately. She is very interested in makeup history. She will gather materials to kind of recreate ancient makeup from different countries, and she gets into the history of them, and I've just really enjoyed it. But she's also a professional makeup artist who works in the industry, I believe, and she does like eye makeup. And because she's so professional, you have to do it in a way where, okay, keep in mind that a camera is going to zoom in really close to your eye and take a photo, and it's going to be on posters, it's going to be on billboards. What does that mean? Well, that eyeliner better be smooth, crisp, and perfect. So even in my garbage selfies, like, if you look at them up close, not that you guys get to really see what my eyes look like, but if you look at them up close, you can tell, like, oh yeah, the eyeliner looks a little bit like a hack job. Like, it's okay, I guess, but definitely not like perfect and professional or anything like that. And that it's starting to bother me because I do have OCD about that thing. Here's the channel. But yeah, it's not fair to necessarily compare myself to a professional makeup artist whose literal job is doing this, and they have tons of practice and experience, and they go all out. Like, if you want to do like hardcore makeup, there's like, you put concealer on, you do layers, you put powder on. I did that for like a really short period, but I really don't feel like I need to do it. I'm content enough with the natural face texture that I have. I really don't feel like I need to do much, and it's a pain in the ass anyway. All I really care about is just the eye makeup. That's all I really need. I don't even bother with the eyeshadow because it's too discouraging when you don't have enough room to do anything fancy. Not that I can't. Obviously, people do eye makeup that goes up to their eyebrows, but I don't know, it's just frustrating. I also don't go outside very much, so even less motivation to practice this. But I'm like, well, if I'm gonna go to the DMV and get my photo taken, I might as well put some eye makeup on. I'll catch up and to chat in a second. I just gotta continue my chat, or my momentum, since I'm actually able to seamlessly talk for a bit, which is unusual maybe. But I want to practice with the eye makeup, and I do want to finally get a pencil. When you do a pencil, you're able to get it more tight and precise. You can kind of draw the outline of the shape that you want to do, and then you can kind of fill it in with whatever you want. Today, I used some of my liquid eyeliner, but I think it's drying because it didn't really look very good. I'm just very frustrated at my limitations, in this case my eye shape. I'm frustrated at my lack of practice and how I want to improve, but to improve you actually have to work hard and practice, so it's just a little bit frustrating in general. And then lately I've been kind of frustrated at my lack of self-discipline when it comes to the diet, so I'm basically going into eating disorder mode. And I say that because it sounds kind of punchy if I say, yeah, I'm gonna start an eating disorder, but how do I say this? What they say, don't count me as an expert, this is just kind of what I've heard around. The recommended calorie intake, like minimum calorie intake, is kind of done so with a specific height in mind. I really don't need to eat as much as I do, or as much as the normal person. And that's what's frustrating. I feel like I can't just eat like a normal person and have the form that I kind of want. I have to eat significantly less, and I am able to do that. It's more like a discipline thing. you have to train yourself to not have fun eating out. I love going and getting like some Chick-fil-A little fries and the small kind of nuggets. I like going to a restaurant and eating like a fettuccine or whatever and having a dessert here and there. But if I want to get the results that I kind of want, I have to crack down and go hardcore like I used to back in the day, along with the workout and trying to eat like healthier. So it's just frustrating dealing with your limitations, because some people just, I don't feel like they have to try as hard as others for certain things. I think everybody, no matter what's the term? What do I want to say? Everybody has some kind of challenge that they have to deal with, is what I'm saying. I'm saying that nobody exists to where everything just works perfectly for them and everything's easy and they never have to try and they're never frustrated. I'm not wanting to imply that. But sometimes I wish that my specific battles that frustrate me were easier, because I got really bad OCD and I'm a perfectionist, and I think probably a lot of hags get to this point where if you get comfortable for a really long time, too complacent, and you're just kind of rotting around at home, and you're not going out, and you're not having fun, and you're not making an effort to go out and have fun, and you're not expanding your wardrobe, you're not putting makeup on, you're just not even trying, and you're just existing, and bare minimum, and yeah, I guess I'm happy. It gets so boring eventually. You hit that breaking point where you're like, man, why am I doing this? I thought to myself today, well, lately in general, I'm like, wow, I really wish I could just go and find some kind of indoor pool to go and start swimming at. Man, if only one day. And then I thought today, why am I acting like that's magically gonna happen? Why do I think that some whimsical fairy's gonna come knock on my door and say, Pumpkin, come on, let's go. I'm gonna take you to the beach. I'm gonna take you to the beach on weekends. And I'll be like, wow, thank you, beach fairy. Thank you for saving me. So I need to like find my own fun. I need to make things happen for myself. So I might start looking for outdoor activities to do, because nobody in my life is going to make me have fun except myself. And I would really like to actually have fun again. I mean, I do like streaming. I am an introvert. I really do need to be alone at times. I play video games, or I want to be on my phone, or I want to talk to people. I love chatting with you guys. But I really do need to scratch that extrovert itch that I do have deep down. Streamer going outdoors. Is this the fairy tale stream? No, the fairy tale stream will be when the fairy comes by and saves me. But either way, I just got to stick with this in my discipline. Although whenever you get older, this shit gets even harder when it comes to like dieting and working out and whatever. But I feel like doing anything different will be better than what I have been doing. But it's so frustrating because it's like, it's not like I'm eating 3 meals a day. I have not been eating 3 meals a day for like probably my whole life. I'm just so frustrated. And then anyway, let's fast forward to the DMV. So gave up on the DMV, and then I was with family, and they were like, hey, do you want to go get a pedicure? And I'm like, well, I'm tired and miserable, but I'm like, all right, I'll do the pedicure because you're offering, and that could be fun, even though I was kind of starting to shut down from the frustration, because the DMV not working out means I don't get a new ID, meaning I don't get a new phone, and etc. So we go to try to get a pedicure. It's closed, and I'm like, okay. And she's like, well, why don't we go to a store you like? What do you like? You like Hot Topic? Let's go to a Hot Topic. I'm like, okay, but my meter is starting to drain really fast still. And then we tried to go to the bathroom, and it was closed. And then I just shut down. I'm like, I want to go home. And she's like, no, we could still go to the Hot Topic. I'm like, I don't think it's a good idea. So we go home. And what was it? There was like one last thing that maybe happened. Nah, that might have been it. So we got home, and then I just went straight to bed. Like, I ended up sleeping until I started posting on Twitter again today. So I went to bed at, say, 1 or 2. And then I woke up at 7. And I knew I couldn't stream at that time, so I had already announced that I wouldn't be streaming. But I did know I had a collab. The collab did get canceled, but it's kind of unrelated to me. Some of you guys might know what happened. Well, I don't want to bring it up. It's maybe not my place to say it here, but basically that didn't work out, and that's okay. Like, I probably should be in a better mood whenever we do a collab anyway. If you have a physical SIM card, you could buy a phone from wherever you want. Oh, that's what I was going to get into. So, when I woke up and I got on the computer before streaming, because I knew something else happened and I couldn't remember what it was, because I'm like, I don't remember anything right before I slept, but I woke up and I'm like, you know what, let's research this again. Can we do this over the internet? Can we buy a phone over the internet? So we tried to do it from AT&T website, did the checkout. It would have been kind of cheap to get it, because I would be paying just like a small amount, and then everything else would go to my bill. It was through my AT&T account. I was doing the upgrade. I was 100% guaranteed to keep my phone number. It let me get all the way to the end, and then it said, okay, you just need to take a photo of your ID. You just need to take a photo of your ID and send it to us. So, I don't know. I ended up just feeling really bummed, because I'm like, finally, I'm gonna get a new phone that's not gonna burn my hands anymore. And then at the finish line, oh, so do you got that ID? No. If you try to buy it from if you try to buy it from manufacturer, I think you'll still run into the same issue. If I try to buy it from Amazon, are you sure that they're not gonna let me just? I don't know. Because my AT&T account, it has my old phone registered to it. Hello, Peepo. It has my old phone registered to it. And if I want to keep my phone number, I'm pretty sure that any new phone that I get, I have to still run it through AT&T. And to add that new phone to the AT&T account, they're going to ask for an ID. My ID expired like a year or two ago. AT&T accidentally sent me a new internet box thing and said, fuck it, keep it. That's kind of awesome. They might ask for an ID to activate the service on the new phone. Exactly. I think I'm kind of screwed. And that's the other thing I forgot to mention. Wait, did I? I mentioned the birth certificate. They need a birth certificate, and they need, social security card. They need the card. They can't just have the number. I can't just have that mailed to me from my hometown over the mail. You do not want that going through the mail system. Not so much that somebody's gonna steal it, but if it gets lost, then it's lost. And my hometown is 10 hours away. So I don't know. I just feel like I just gotta deal with what I can for now. It's not the biggest deal. It's just, like I said, it's just a little bit frustrating. Yeah. I got some in real life stuff that's been going on too that's making it a little bit harder for me to work out. I don't think it's gonna ever end exactly. It's very complicated with lots of lore behind it. But I feel like I'll feel better if I can at least get this like hardcore diet like started, cause diets work. A lot of getting better is actually just what you eat and how much. So I'll just have to keep at it and see where it goes from here. Now let me scroll up to what people were talking about before. Thank you for being so patient with me while I kind of like chatted and talked. Also, Jumenso got an interview for a new job. Congratulations, Jumenso. I hope you like this job more than the last one. So, let me get back to where we were talking about eye makeups. Oh, you have so many outfits and toggles. Setting up redeems to automatically do those might be cool. It also gives us more things to spend points on. Toggles I can maybe do, but for my costumes they're separated individually, like different models. So basically, like, you could not summon my Lolita costume with like points or anything. Like it would be like a more complicated process. But you are right, it would be kind of nice for people to have more things to do with points here. That's really the only thing I can think of is stuff regarding model, because I don't really like to have... Oh, Yoshi. I was actually about to say, I don't like to have too many things like that. Too many pop-ups, redeems that, like, interfere or interject in the stream and interrupt and stuff. So sorry that the toggles here or the redeems here are a little bit boring, but we play fun video games at least. Pumpkin, read your story. Sorry about the DMV. Phone companies can be dumb. Yeah, they're just being precautious. Proto Skynet said, you not rich? What's that in context to? Here you go, American. And then you give me sub, thank you. I wouldn't consider myself rich. I had a pretty decent job for a while, but not like crazy, but I had a pretty decent job to help with the VTube and stuff that I did, but not really rich. Oh, also, I get the braces soon. At the beginning of July. I am excited and scared. I think I'm gonna be excited for a week until I really remind myself that this is gonna be 2 years. But I got these rainbow braces, you know, as a beginning of this journey. Let me scroll back up. What even are pigeons? They live in all biomes and weather conditions across the planet. I bet they're robots. What, are pigeons like a bird that's like everywhere? I like pigeons. I like the white pigeons because they look like snow themed or something. If you really need a new phone, there's a new one coming out tomorrow. Well, granted, I'm responding to old things that you guys said before I elaborated on things, so I might skip some stuff, but know that I actually am reading them. Cross-dressed when younger, so know a little, likely forgot too much at this point. Yeah, makeup is like, well, I don't know if makeup's quite like riding a bike and you never forget it, but I feel like makeup is best when you kind of keep consistently at it and do it a bunch. But I did mention Mame ended up helping me, so I'm gonna get the hang of things. I also think that since I like to not do too much makeup, I should start getting more brown eyeliner. Actually, before I forget, let me ask Mame. Hey, Mame, can you tell me what makeup to get if I want to have a liquid pencil combo? The pencil stuff makes me kind of unnerved because you have to sharpen it manually yourself. And I don't miss pencils. Like whenever I did physical traditional color pencils, you could use a pencil sharpener, but sometimes they would come out they would get weird angled and break, or the lead would get loose. Well, not real lead, but the kind of like, I'll just call it lead, would get loose and slip out all the way. So I don't miss that. However, maybe makeup pencils feel different, but I feel like if I actually want to get that crisp eyeliner and get that consistently, so pencil. My boyfriend does amazing makeup, and it got to a point where he's now doing makeup for weddings and makes quite a lot for 2 hours of work. That's awesome. I actually was recently talking to a neighbor who has I think a daughter that does makeup for events like that, like a wedding and stuff like that, and yeah, it's a pretty good job apparently. Eating disorders fuck with your heart. Eating disorders are awesome. I'm just joking. Eating disorders are awesome if you're happy about the one you have. No, it's actually a serious subject, so I'm just saying it tongue-in-cheek. Don't actually take advice from me. I've just decided what I want to do for myself. Recommended calorie intake is a general guideline based on assumed height, amount of muscle, and activity level. It needs to be adjusted on a case-by-case basis. Yeah, basically. Whenever I ate very little, whenever I was a lot younger, I was fine, actually. It's just, you have to deal with the hunger pains at first because you train your body to think that you need to eat more than you really need to. It also depends on what you're wanting to do. Like, if you want to bulk up, I think you actually have to eat quite a bit. Bathroom closed seals the deal. Yes! There's another bathroom that we could have gone to in the mall, but I was just like, nah, I'm just done. Like, can I just go anywhere without a big giant wall in my face? Also, I'm getting caught up. Synth, isn't it fucked up that it's easier and less intrusive to buy a burner phone from the dark web than it is to buy it legitimately? I mean, that's kind of what the dark web's about, right? I wonder what the dark web is like. Are you even allowed to talk about it? Like, is it all gothic looking? Like, spooky and everything's in, like, dark mode by default? I have no idea. Okay, I'm almost caught in. I like the Yoshi Redeem. You should leave that going constantly for our whole stream just once. You're so right. We should do that as a throwback. Hi, Ume. I'm finally back, Ume. You talked forever ago, but I was like all the way scrolled up trying to catch up with everybody. Hey guys, Ume's gonna be doing a debut. Did you know that? On the 29th, I believe. Let's do shout out. Ume, I know. She's a little moth, and we're gonna play Resident Evil 4 and host her debut on the 29th. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm gonna have her kind of hidden away because we don't want to like distract from Leon Kennedy, you know. I've come to wrangle Ume back so we can finish watching JoJo. How far did you get in JoJo? Part 1, 2, and 3 is the best. Anybody who tries to tell you different is wrong. Although you like beautiful girls, so you might like Part 6. Part 6 is pretty cool. Have I been to Europe? Not really. I haven't been to anywhere. I've never been outside of America. I'm just stuck here forever. Like, I haven't even been to, like, Canada or Mexico. Just America. And I haven't been in that many states. Like, maybe less than 5 states. Wait, let me think. Well, yeah, about 5. 1 or 2 being, like, places that I had to just drive through to get to my actual destination. I haven't been to it, but I have been through it. That's a little reference. Mina will get that. Been in America, Florida, and Nevada. Is Florida just like a different universe? I mean, that's super accurate to say. As you get older, you need more protein since you get worse at processing. So ideally, sources you handle better, like Karn. I did not know that, but that kind of makes sense. I mean, when you get older, everything gets worse and shitty. What I do not like is the idea of wearing contacts. Now that I've actually worn contacts before, it's actually not as bad as I thought. It's just kind of like scary to put them in. Got stuck in Maine for 2 nights. Ugh. What happened? Did you like kind of miss your flight or something? You get used to touching your eyes. Yeah, like it's really not that bad. I had to wear them whenever I got the eye surgery. I think it was because my eye wasn't healing properly, and I kept having to delay my return home, and that caused a whole ordeal. I had to switch hotels because the hotel we were at would not let us extend our days. That was so frustrating. So we basically were stranded, and then when we booked the next hotel, they would not let us clock in until 3 hours. So for 3 hours, we had to wait in a hot car and just like lay around, and it was like really early in the morning. And to try to help my eye heal, for some reason, they said that I needed to use some contact for that. Also, I think because we're mostly just yapping about mundane stuff, and it's Katamari, I feel like we could go ahead and start segueing into the game. So let's go ahead and put myself over here. We're so, like, close to the end. We will probably be playing We Love Katamari very soon, so let's go ahead and do this. I don't need... no, almost hit the wrong thing. Shit, yeah, I did hit it. Oh, here it is. Old ratio border. I still have it set to Strider. I realized after picking Katamari that Strider could have been a good choice because it's pretty no-thinky as well. But we need to, like, just finish Katamari. We're just almost done with it. Let's get this out of the way. I've never actually played and finished the first Katamari game. We Love Katamari, though. I have played it before, but it was so long ago. Like, really, really long time. Can you guys let me know if the audio is bad? If it is, I can adjust it. Hold on. Oh my god. That sound effect is a Banjo-Kazooie, by the way. That squeak that you heard, that's where I've heard it from. Okay, I remember. Oh, let me get my other chat back up. RE finally? Nah. Soon, though. We'll be doing Resident Evil and stuff soon. I think I'll be, getting around to... RE7? Maybe? Maybe within the next few months? Okay, so the final level, I think, is called Make a Moon. Hi, Gons. Hello. I don't like these damn bonus missions. They piss me off, even though, you know, that's what games are about. Huh? Wait a second. Oh, no. I forgot that this game makes you manual save. I might have to do stuff over again. Actually, let me turn this fan on. It's getting kind of hot. You're right. Let me also make it to where you can actually see the game. I literally said that it would still be on Strider, and I still forgot. I'm back. Sorry about that. Why isn't it? Oh, there it is. Just a little bit of a delay. Oh, shit. I hope that I don't have to do some of those hard levels again. What's up, Cobra? I just kind of unwinding, chilling. Oh, my God, I have to do this over again. Well, maybe we won't be playing, We Love Katamari. Damn, this level was actually the hardest wall that I dealt with, and once I beat it, everything was kind of easy after that. Because it's like, it's a game that recently came out on Steam, and yes, it's a remaster, but I'm kind of surprised they didn't add autosaving, because usually with remasters, they'll change things. It's my fault, I get it, I understand. I'll just have to make do and enjoy the longer period of time I have with Katamari Damacy REROLL. But I hate this fucking level because it's hard. I don't think I made the most use of my time here. Should I assume that it's over? It's like, coming out here, I need to just plan better. I do not have enough girth to do this. Wait, what about this stuff? Also, is Off-Kai over? Is everybody, like, back from there finally? It's kind of exciting. I have friends that went, and some people, like, at Off-Kai know I exist, and I also know they exist, too. So that's kind of cool. I bet it was very social and beautiful. And I heard that it was a lot bigger than last year. I'm assuming that it's only gonna get bigger. Because, the more years go by where everybody's hyping up how fun Off-Kai was, more and more people, I think, are gonna want to go. I'm even almost tempted, but let me just finish my eating disorder really quick, and then I'll see you guys next year. Also, face removal surgery. I'm gonna remove the face. Also want to buy new nautical clothes. Okay, so I can already get these. Quick turn. Nope, do not touch me. See how narrowly I dodged that. This game is on PlayStation Plus. It's free. Well, I'm playing it on Steam because it's easier to just stream games from Steam, and I have my new computer, so I can fit stuff on here again. No idea what my limit is exactly. Well, I didn't actually want to fall down here, but looks like we're collecting these chickens. I know? Well, I know too. Is Off-Kai always going to be in California? Is that where it is? That moment when you want to get up, but the cat on my leg won't let me. Right? Why? If it was you inconveniencing the cat, though, just remember that the cat would literally just like toss you into the sea. So Off-Kai's always at California. That demotivates me. California too far away. Ah! Why can't Off-Kai just come to me? Come on, where I live is totally hip. It's not. It's not hip. Stupid assholes, damn it. What is FazeCon? Is that like VTuber or something? I think it is. I don't know. I didn't know how to con. This feels like a Nintendo DS game. I'm surprised that there's not like a spin-off one. Oh, so they announced their own con? Okay. I think that's why I was confused, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure FaZe is like a corpo, but doesn't it make more sense to just have a con for all VTubing, I guess? But then again, if you're a corpo, it's probably big with 5,000,000 fans. Yeah. Oh, fine. I guess I don't want that flower. Alright, I'm actually getting pretty big. Can I get the cops yet? Okay, yep, I can seamlessly absorb them. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the main bridge. And then I will go... Or not bridge. I'm gonna go to the beach. Okay, to get all the stuff here, and then I'll go back to that school outdoor gym area? I don't know what you call it. Hello, Arcadian. Pumpkin soup. You know what I like? What I've grown to like is tomato soup. It's delicious. But I haven't had pumpkin soup. Do you have it sweet or kind of savory? I feel like both sound really good. Also, I asked for coffee today and I didn't get the kind I wanted, based on where they are just used to going. So I got, Dunkin' Donuts picked up for me. Dunkin' Donuts really taste nasty. I don't know what their vanilla syrup is, but Dunkin' Donuts syrup is just very bad. And I don't know if it's because it's cheap or just, I don't know, the brand they use sucks. Tomato soup with grilled cheese goes hard. Yes. Super good. Can't eat that anymore, though. I love eating meat. Whenever my mom was on her super diet, she would only ever prepare us these really thin pork chops with some kind of Italian seasoning, and it was quite good. Am I big enough to collect these? Awesome. Let's fucking go. Here's the music where it sounds kind of like the underground or whatever in Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. I was so convinced that it must be the same composer, but when I checked, it's not. Sometimes I can be wrong. Alright, looks like I'm not big enough to absorb that. I need him to, like, go. It doesn't help me when they stay there. Thank God. Alright, so I might be big enough to go here now. What the fuck? Since when do I have to deal with these cars? Wait, I'm not big enough because he hasn't given me the announcement telling me, oh, you can go over here. I might have botched this. I must have got lucky last time I actually completed this. Let me collect those bushes. There's like a bunch of bushes. Always get a cappuccino. If the barista doesn't ask me to choose between wet or dry, that place is getting pushed to the bottom. I don't know if I've ever properly had a cappuccino. Because all the different coffee types confuse me. Americano, cappuccino, etc. I've had a Dunkachino, though. Oh, I should be able to collect this boat now. Oh, wait. I should be able to collect the sumo guy. Can I collect these trees yet? Nope. And not that umbrella. Also, you know what? I need to check up with Abigail and see if they got any more through Trigun. Let me hit them up. Where are you? Abigail. Did you read more Trigun? Okay. Fave is mochaccino. Americano is simple. It's just coffee and hot water. Isn't that just a coffee? Why is it called... Why does it have its own special name? After I beat this, I'm gonna save immediately. Americano is super watery. Okay. Maybe good if you want to lessen your milk intake, but I really like the thickness of coffee. I like the milk. Really not big enough to collect all that, huh? Damn! Fuck off! I'm supposed to not be angry! Anyway! Try to calm down. Jesus. I'm not big enough to, like, go out here yet? Yes. Okay. He didn't give me this special cutscene. Hey, I'm actually almost big enough, though, anyway. I think I'll be fine. It's Katamari... Every game I play is a rage game. If I literally do... If I don't do, optimal every 5 seconds, I'm gonna crash out. I will crash out and die. Don't get angry. If I stop getting angry, I will literally lose part of my whole identity in Brandon. It's bad for my heart. I don't have a heart. Actually, I do not know how my heart's doing. I should ask it. Oh, don't fall down there. I don't want to go down there. You bastard! I hate this. I hate everybody who made this game. Can I go back up here now? Okay, so other times I can just like hold on a spot and get up there. And then other times, no, I can't. Come on! Stupid boulder's too big. Fine. I go this way. You piece of shit. I was about to crash out. What do I want? I don't know what... I'm not going this way. Stupid ass cars. You gonna work? Oh, yay! Oh. Have I ever actually gone up here? Oh my god, we're in Moo Moo Meadows, dude. Bro. Oh my god. I was watching these videos. It was a woman, I believe she was in Uganda, and they actually coat the floor in cow dung, and it's apparently, I think she said it's an antiseptic. She said that it keeps flies away, and she said that it helps keep dust out. And she says that people often like get worried and think that you'll get sick from doing that, and apparently you don't. I think she also mentioned that like if you're aware of what your cattle is eating, if they're like just eating healthy and everything, that everything's all good. So that was kind of interesting. And you have to do it like I think every 1 to 2 years. That's what she said. She said it was like antiseptic and all kinds of stuff. Uh-oh. Can I actually go this way? But it looked like a pain to actually have to do because there's a lot of floor to cover. And she was doing it while wearing a nice dress, and somebody in the comments mentioned, like, wow, the fact that she's able to do this so elegantly and not, like, damage her dress is cool. And it's like, yeah, she had, like, great form. Well, we had to redo this level, but we actually got it our first try. Let me... No! Tomboy Brandon requires frequent crash outs. Is that true? Nah, and anybody can crash out. Even kawaii frilly girls. Literally, they're stronger than me. Like, I wouldn't want to piss one off. It's like, what am I gonna do? Use a soccer ball as a weapon? They're gonna use some, like, Hello Kitty plush with a real knife attached to it. That's terrifying to me, dude. Oh, hey, let me fucking save. Holy shit. No, save. Gift? This thing? You get, like, little cosmetics. Oh my gosh! Well, I like my scarf more, personally. What's my save? I don't know naturally what... Oh, here we go. I think he didn't give you the cutscene because you were doing really good this time. Oh, is that how it works? Well, I guess we're just guessing, huh? Okay, so now we can go to the next level. But did you guys do anything today? I was recommended to watch a movie. I think Awudo said that she said that the new 28 Years Later is good. And that it's a lot different than the other two movies. I'm kind of curious. I might watch it. Even though I don't typically prefer post-apocalypse zombie stuff. I like the, in-progress outbreak, but I'm still willing to watch it. It has to be better than 28 Weeks Later. 28 Weeks Later is actually garbage. Like, I like maybe the first 5 minutes of it, and that's it. 5 in the morning, holy shit. It's only 11 here. I'm actually glad I woke up when I did. Because, like, I did lose a lot of my day because of, like, garbage and then sleeping, but I have quite a bit of the night left, so I'll be able to play a decent amount of the game. I also started making a little bit of progress on a commission. That's another thing. Get away from me! Stop it! That's another thing. Frustration with limitations is like, I'm like, alright, time to start planning the art that I'm gonna do for the commission. And then I just started thinking, like, I really suck at art. And anytime I say that, obviously people are gonna be like, no, you don't. I like your art. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But there's a spectrum of art, you know? And lately, I just keep being reminded that I feel like I hit my wall. And that I'll only be able to get past that wall if I really, really crack down and try to improve and do things differently than how I've always done them. Like, actually follow tutorials, really study anatomy books, etc. But I feel like because I've just been doing this so long, and I'm more into VTubing now, and I feel good about playing video games again and wanted to get through video games, I feel like that ship has almost sailed. Like, maybe if this was 7 years ago, and I really decided to crack down and start studying, it could have worked out, but I feel like not motivated to do it. So I just sit around and I think, I really need to study art and get better if I actually want to get better, but I don't actually want to. I think I just want an art hiatus, but like actually mean it this time. Does that make sense? Started a new job today. Orientation went well. Congratulations. I think I remember seeing you mention that in one of the Discords. I think you were looking for a job for a while, right? What even is a VTuber? A VTuber is somebody who responds to your comments. I don't look like I should be able to collect these milks. Miserable pirate pile of secrets. Yeah. I don't even remember this level that much because I did it so fast, like last time. Is that chicken? Wasn't there a Make a Burger game for Good Burger on the Nickelodeon for Kids website back in the day? I feel like I made that. Either that or it was a SpongeBob game. I'm about this. There is also an Invader Zim like racing game. You know that? Actually, did we ever get like a console Invader Zim game or anything like that? Nothing for like PS1, PS2, any? I feel like we never did. Kind of crazy. That would be something I would be open-minded to, maybe. Although, if we got an Invader Zim game made now, it would be in that new style where the old Invader Zim had this really good balance of crude and kind of cute to it. And then for the new movie, not only did they kind of misbalance how the humor is supposed to be, but they also misbalance the art style, which is fine. Art styles change, I respect it and everything, but I'm not always going to like it. And it was too soft, too cute. Why is Gaz's eyes always open? That's not how that's supposed to work. Can you, like, suck my dick and get away from me forever? Asshole. That person knew what they were doing. Maybe in a Nickelodeon mashup game. Oh, like what? Like Nickelodeon Racing? I think that was a thing. Did I literally just steal a flag? Yo, let's fucking go. He will not divide us. No, no, not you. These evil people in this game, like, they don't want me to conquer their planet and steal everything. So they stand in my way as an inconvenience. Save it for the military. I don't want some pedestrian getting in my fucking way. Literally. It's like invincible or something, you know? We'll control things from here. Actually, Love was talking about it in his stream. Hold on, I'm just pausing so I can put my glove on. I can wear my glove for this kind of game. He's talking about how, well, long story short, Dead by Daylight, I guess, their original roster was characters inspired by pre-existing IP characters because they couldn't get, like, the rights to them. And, hell, whenever Dead by Daylight was still being made, they got in trouble because a character had a Jason mask. So they had like a little lawsuit about that, and that's why they had to change things. But now we're at a point to where they literally just get a hold of every single IP ever, and they show up in their game. And that's probably, I guess, good for ongoing interest, I guess. People do like to consume their mascot characters. But it's also a bummer because then your game just becomes IP identity, or it becomes IP mashup game rather than having a unique roster and the game be known for like that roster. Does that make sense? Yeah, I have a compression glove for arthritis, or like the beginnings of arthritis, and sometimes I switch to it to kind of soothe my hand. However, I don't know if it's effective anymore, because whenever you wear these gloves, they kind of wear down over time. Hey, have you guys noticed I've gotten better at steering? Aw, shit, I'm too big to get up there. Wait, is that like the... Let's go. I'm gonna collect those guns from the officers before they can shoot me. Actually, this is really frustrating, so I'm fucked. I just realized... Wait, no, I have 12 minutes left. I should still be able to get stuff. This shape that I currently have going on, though, is not working out for me. Of all the things to get knocked off, could it be this stupid, obnoxious board, please? So I can collect this big, giant board, but not that little box? Can I go up here? I didn't even mean to collect this. Stop. Where's like the main area? This was actually easier the first time I played it. Wait, I think I'm kind of rolling it okay now. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, what the fuck ever. Hi, King. How are you doing? Alright, there's the cops again. Wait, are those the cops? I think it was here. This is where I came in from. Ever seen a tornado? I personally have not, but I've seen like hurricanes gone through them. I don't ever want to deal with a tornado. They sound very, very intense and scary. Hurricanes are not fun. Like, I mean, none of these kind of storms are. Wait, I can actually fit under here? Will that actually work out for me? Can I go up here? Hello? Alright. Pizza. Also, love, are you still here? Hey, do not fucking sandwich me, bro! Why is that cop not even doing anything to me? I thought they usually shoot you. I must not be a threat. When has that ever stopped them? Really want to see a tornado? I mean, you can look at them online. I feel like I haven't watched a good storm chaser documentary in a bit. That'll be kind of cool. Sometimes whenever I'm wanted to watch something, I'll watch a natural disaster video. Hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis, volcanoes. Did I say volcanoes already? I don't know where that is. I did not pay attention to that. Is he... Oh, wait. I don't want to go back up here. I want to stay down here. Yeah, well, I'm not going to get through this. Look at how low I am. I don't think you want to see a tornado if you mean in real life. Because if you're unlucky and the tornado decides to run across your house, that's really not good. Hurricanes cover like a wider area, but I think it's like less focused damage. Granted, like if it's like a level 5, I mean that's pretty bad. But I can absorb that much? I was about to say, do not tell me. Well, I can collect this guy. What on earth would protect him from me? What, because he has some stick? I can collect this guy, but not this guy. Is that some kind of anti-demon fan or something? So I can't collect that. Okay. See, this game makes me passionate. Okay, yeah, now try and fight me. Trying to get that. Let me move. They're my enemy. Oh, hi. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Thank you. Sorry if I'm a little bit less vocal than normal. I'm just kind of vibing. I don't know how some streamers are able to like yap like endlessly through an entire stream. But I'm very impressed when they are able to. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm not going that way. I would literally lose more trying to do that. Should I go to a pre-existing area, maybe? It gets harder when you're, like, too big to collect certain things. You can't, like, get through. I am yapping, though. Yeah, but I wouldn't say I'm saying anything particularly interesting. Although, when do I ever? Maybe I'm just overthinking. I went back and I watched a recording that I did where I thought I was poorly explaining myself about something. I thought it was horrible. And then when I went back and listened to it, I'm like, oh wait, this is actually not that bad. I'm actually weirdly intelligent, or intelligible? Wait, I'm at the water! I'm getting to a point where I think I should be able to start collecting vehicles, and that's gonna help. No, not intelligent. Intelligible. Oh, this is a Loch Ness Monster. Wait, is this a Loch Ness Monster, or is this a music note? That doesn't matter, does it? I can collect cars now. I think I'm okay. Wait. Right? Hello? I can collect these. I think this is also... Wait, I don't know if this is the spot that he was showing me earlier, telling me I can go here. I thought the bridge or whatever was purple. But also, I said that I was gonna do a special Discord party, maybe towards the end of June. I don't know if I'm going to, but I think whenever we do it, it will still be a Trigun reading kind of thing. I'll make people read the first volume, although that wouldn't take too long, I don't think. So I have to figure out a plan. Maybe the first 2 volumes. Although how would I don't know if I would want that to be the way people experience Trigun. I don't want to read out the dialogue. You should be alone, kind of in your thoughts, consuming that series, and have your imagination go crazy. Book club, but it would be for something else. Normally, whenever we do watch parties or those special parties, we do, we watch. We don't read. Okay, we were here earlier. Can I... Oh, still not? Okay. Alright, I don't think he's supposed to be here. Once we can get these trees, we're pretty golden. Oh, we could collect these big cherry blossom trees. At least I think they're cherry. They have like a sort of pink hue to them. Alright. Yes! No, this is when I feel good. You could also probably collect those clouds when you get big enough. Did we get this turnip? Uh-oh. Is that spin mechanic possibly used as a get out of jail card? Like if you get stuck?
Names of a
Thank you for the
friends.
follow. Also, I have a collab tomorrow that I'm going to be doing with Mame, Love, and Mina. I think we're playing Buckshot Roulette. I don't remember if we ever played it. I know we played Liar's Bar. I thought Buckshot Roulette was a single-player game, right? But I might have time to do a solo stream as well. I think the collab will be like later in the evening. I want this elephant. Oh, so the multiplayer mode is new? Okay, then that makes sense. The collab is tomorrow, I believe. I think it is, right? Or is it Thursday? I might have misremembered. But I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. Wait, today is Tuesday, right? No, uh-oh. I can get Loch Ness, come on! Yes! Turn around! Quick turn! I swear sometimes I have to press it in like 3 times. Whew. Skyrim? No. I would rather play any Elder Scrolls game before Skyrim. Also, Ponico, I don't know if you're still here, but hi. Sent the Pomo Dachis. Oh, did you guys raid into me? I forgot that raiding is a thing on YouTube. I kind of have a really jank setup, so I did not notice you guys. But if y'all still here, hope you're having a good day. Hold on, let me double check and save. No, I do not want to quit. So we might have to do one more stream or last one. Or not stream. Star. Okay. This and then it should be the moon, I think. I'll play... Well, my pick was going to be Morrowind as my first, and I'm being made to play Daggerfall first. I just don't know when that's going to be. People gotta... They gotta hit me up if they want me to like get to all these collabs. Everybody waits on me. You gotta hit me up. Haunt, if you're out there, if you're still alive, you gotta drag me to play Daggerfall. Can't wait on me. Can these people? I hate being small. I hate being tiny. I hate not having power. I hate not being respected. One day they're all gonna learn. I haven't played Oblivion, no. Oblivion does seem appealing, but if I play it, I'll play the original. I don't want to play the remaster. Remaster looks ugly. And I want, like, the full jank experience. I don't want it to be, like, better polished looking and also still be jank. I want it to be, just how it used to be. It does look ugly, I do agree, but I kind of want to embrace it. Because it was the original. And I want the extra janky animations and facial expressions. Not the kind of touched up one. I know that the new one's jank, but I'm not going to play the new one. And that's final. We like old. We don't want remakes and remasters necessarily. I mean, sometimes I'm open-minded to that. I'm still gonna play the original. Ba-da-ba-da. This song is so relaxing. Can I? Oh, I can get these chickens. Let's fucking go. Woo! They're so pulled in. It takes me a bit before I can even like learn the map. I mean, that's obviously intentional, but wait. There's a button that you're able to do that I never do. It's like that. Wait, does this pause? Actually, right, it's in minutes. It doesn't show me the seconds, but I'm gonna assume that it eats up time. It'd be kind of helpful if it paused, but that would make it like hard. That would make it anti-hardcore. That would make it for babies. Oh my god. Also, I did not expect to see gore today, but I did see gore. Whenever I was in a car ride heading out to try and go to the DMV and then the mall, I was shown a photo of, I guess it's a friend of a relative's, their daughter, who has 3 kids, so she's like an older girl. She got mauled by a dog. I guess they have a kitten, and it was in the front yard. And some kind of dog, not a pit bull, weirdly. It was some other kind of dog. It was like after the kitten, and the kitten ran inside the house, and then it broke, like, I guess it didn't realize that it was like a screen or glass door, and then they busted through. And whenever she tried to chase the dog out, oh, hi Woodles, hello. Thank you for the raid. I actually popped in for a second in your stream, and I wanted to say hi, but I thought that would be rude because I had to start a stream in 2 minutes, and I didn't want to seem like I was like trying to bait you into raiding me. But I popped in, and I saw that you had the short hair, and I thought that was super cute. I haven't seen your short hair before. I think you were playing Resident Evil 2 Remake. And it made it even harder not to say anything, but I ended up, like, popping out. But I hope you had a good stream. For anybody who's new, I'm PumpkinSynth. I'm a Halloween ghost VTuber. I'm in my PumpkinSynth form, but I have an alternate form called Pumpkin Anessa. She's a eldritch nun. We're playing Katamari Damacy REROLL. I'm having to redo levels that I already did the last time I played because I forgot that this game makes you manually save. Which I'm all for that. I like manual saves, but I fucking forgot, so I gotta pay for it. I alt-tap from Ponico's stream one time and I see a whole brand new anime girl I'm going to subscribe to. Oh my god, thank you. I'm so sad that I wasn't able to properly greet Ponico, actually. I'm going to DM her right now and apologize. Because I didn't get any kind of notification because I don't have my thing set up. I'm all prioritizing Twitch. Wolford is fighting 9 lives. I got a response from Abigail about Trigun. Sorry, I gotta halt this game because Trigun.
Names of a friend.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Trigun is like top priority to me. I'm gonna pin this. Mame is also. Oh my god, I'm getting so much information. I'm gonna pin this too. Okay, what was I gonna look up? Oh, 9 lives Trigun. Who was 9 lives again? Oh, this guy. Yeah, Abigail making good progress. Yo, I'm so happy for them. Guys, please read the Trigun manga, please. You won't regret it. You had me at Eldritch Nun Funny Anime Girl. Yeah, now that I alt-tabbed. This is both of my forums. So this is Pumpkin Nanessa, and then I'm PumpkinSynth. I'm 2 VTubers with a bunch of costumes, but this is our main identity. I just like to dabble in lots of aesthetics. And then I have a side project that is underway that's almost done. The synth one is. We're gonna be like little tiny moe models. We're gonna be kawaii. What rating would you give the manga versus the old anime? Okay, so For me, the Trigun manga is either 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. I try to be very careful, even if I really, really love something. I try to be careful giving 10 out of 10s. But if I were to give any manga 10 out of 10, if I were to give a manga 10 out of 10, it would probably be Trigun. Would I give Yu-Gi-Oh 10 out of 10? Yu-Gi-Oh would be 8 or 9 out of 10, even though it's like literally like within my top 3. But, Trigun manga, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Trigun anime, the original Trigun anime, I'm not nice to it. Low 7 at most. Straight up. Flat out. People don't believe me. They don't believe me when I say that the manga is drastically different. They just assume there's no way it can be that different. And I don't blame them for saying that. But 100%. Did you purchase the Vash glasses that the Japanese eyeglasses brand made? Yes. I have them. I used to have them in a protective, like, little box, but I've kind of since taken them out to display them better in my shelf. I haven't taken a picture of my Trigun shelf in a while because I just finished collecting the last of the new hardcover reprints of the manga. And unfortunately, they don't fit in the way that I like. So whenever I set it up properly, it's gonna look a little bit jank. But let me find an old photo of it, because I have to clean up the shelf if I want to take a new photo. What about Stampede? It sucks. I don't like it. Just straight up don't like it. And then Badlands is okay. Badlands is like fine. Alright, I'm gonna save this. Okay, so I do have a close-up photo somewhere of the glasses. Let me first resize this. I think whenever I picked up those like official Vash glasses by an official eyewear company, I think I was like one of the last people to get one, because not too long after, I think the listing died. This is an old photo of my Trigun shelf. This is actually a photo before I got any of the hardcovers, but the hardcovers basically look like these Hellsin hardcovers. And so that black box, it's hard to see, but the black box has those glasses in them. Manga of JoJo is an instant 10 out of 10. Yeah, I would say that's fair. JoJo manga, very, very good. Let me see. Wow, kawaii. I was looking at something. How am I gonna... I have a way I can find a photo of them. Give me 1 second. Gotta scroll through my, like, little archive I got. I also got a Gungrave art book. I forgot I got that. I'm scrolling through my old merch stuff. Here it is. Now this is like a show and tell stream. I don't mind. We could take a little break from Katamari. Vash's classic look is still the best. Absolutely. I like its simplicity. I like that it's very, it's detailed but not over detailed. Easy to process. I miss that like 2000s, like late 90s style hair. Oh, I have to open the image in Paint. Yeah, please get some rest of Woodle. Sorry that I didn't properly like respond to you earlier. I'm kind of all over the place today. I don't think I'm on the top of my game, but that's literally every single stream ever. Every now and then I think I'm pretty strong though. But Woodles earlier said, I'm gonna start playing more Resident Evil games. Oh my goodness, Woodles, please. You're down a good path. So there's the glasses, not the greatest photo of them. And then I have this official like little tin case, and I don't remember what was in it. I guess this bullet necklace or something like that. See what the other Trigun merch I got. I got the laser discs that are really, really cool. Also have this like, I have close-up photos that show out-of-date photos of my shelf. So keep in mind that this is like out of date. Yep. If I save it if I just save it with the same name, it'll literally automatically override. But yeah, that's the Hellsins. I've since moved them. I got That's the original Trigun soundtrack. I don't remember if that's for Badlands or like the normal anime, or I think I might have both actually. One of them is covered. And then that red case in the middle on the top shelf, I think that's where the glasses were. It's been so long. And then I have some of the Japanese, I have the Japanese, they were like these paperback re-releases that were in Japan, and there's like American version or Western versions too, but I didn't get those. And then there's the original print of the Trigun manga. I have a lot. Before like VTubing and stuff, my hobby was collecting for better or for worse. It was how I coped with life. And then I have this, one of these. I almost ordered a Feitan one back in the day, but I ended up canceling it. But I went through with this Vash one, and I think it's actually really cool. Let me look for the photo of the laser discs. The laser discs are super cool. I forgot who the artist is, but a different like manga artist or whatever did the cover. I have a like close-up photo of the illustration itself, but I wanted to find a photo of the laser discs. It's like this is whenever you take all the individual sleeves out, this is what they look like. They all have like original illustrations on top. There's supposed to be one more. I don't know where it is. One that has Vash, his brother, and then I think her name is Ram or something. God, how did I forget her name? I haven't said her name out loud in a long time. Okay, it was Rem. That one was. I almost got it right. I said Ram. It's actually Rem. So somehow I kind of remembered. Oh, I have the others. It was multiple photos. My bad. Crop and then save. That's the one I like. My favorite is literally that Cayenne one. But you can see the big case holder for Trigun at the top. Yeah, knives. I don't know why I said Vash's brother. I was kind of drawing a blank. I mean, I know his name is Knives, but for some reason I introduced him as Vash's brother. But that is who he is. Oh, here we go. This is a good photo. Now this thing's massive. Like, taking a photo of it like this makes it look small, but it is pretty big. It is the size of a vinyl. That's just how laser discs were. So I wouldn't recommend collecting a bunch of laser discs unless you have the room for them, but very, very worth having at least one or two. Even though I'm not like a huge fan of the original Trigun anime, I do see value in it. I do appreciate things about it. And I just wanted to consume, and there's really not much for Trigun. Like, there's manga reprints, there's like figures and merch and stuff, but there's not really that much aside that, unless you get anime stuff, I guess. Sorry, I'm wording that weird. I think I've completely died. What if you had Vash hair for your model? I feel like Vash hair for Nanessa could be kind of cool, but I don't think it would suit her personally. I mean, it would be cool, but I don't think that it's right for us. I'm attracted to men who do it, though. Like Vash hair, Knives hair. I like both. They're very, 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 very sexy to me. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Katamari. We had a nice little intermission, right? Well, yeah, I really wouldn't recommend consuming or experiencing Trigun any other way than the manga, and it sucks because I don't want to have to say that. Because it's just more easy to get somebody to watch some 24-episode series than read a whole manga. Even though the manga is like, what, 100 chapters? It's not particularly that long. But a lot of people just don't want to read. And I don't say that in a judging kind of way. I kind of get it, but... Thank you, Gareth. I really can't collect these? Wow, they look the right size. Get out of my way, dumbass sheep. Alright, we're back to the anger. How the hell am I able to absorb this cushion? Let me get... I was about to sarcastically say, let me guess I can collect the toll booths. How big am I? Well, it's not really in two parts. So, something happens, and the original manga that was published in Trigun, I think, went bankrupt, and then they got picked up by somebody else. But that new publisher is like, hey, you need to, like, make Trigun more special and rename it or something. And so he just names it Maximum. So it's literally, like, you read it all in one go. They all came out around the same time, so Trigun is just 2 volumes, that's it. And then Trigun Maximum is just the rest of the story, that's it. There is a time skip, technically, but I don't remember if it's towards the end of Volume 2, but it's really not as confusing as it looks. But I get why it would be confusing, because whenever I was first getting into Trigun, I remember being a little bit confused on what Maximum was. But don't worry, it's pretty easy. Collected the manga as a teen. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people were introduced to Trigun because of the anime. It was very beloved and popular. I would see, like, Bash cosplayers and stuff. Somebody once cosplayed as, I think his name is Wolfwood, or whatever. Nicholas, at my school. It was cool. But unfortunately, whenever I actually sat down and finally watched it, I just wasn't vibing with it. And I was very confused what my issue with it was. I mean, I knew that it felt like the pacing was off. It felt very dull and felt like I was watching a bunch of filler, anime filler writing. So instead of dropping the series completely, I ended up checking out the manga. And it was like night and day. It was very different. And I ended up getting hooked that way. So that's why one of the things that helped strengthen my argument that the anime's not that great is I didn't read the manga first. I tried to watch the anime first and I didn't like it. And I was right. It felt like filler anime filler writing because it literally was. I picked up on that too whenever I was watching Black Butler's first anime adaptation. I remember liking the beginning, and then at a certain point, something felt very mediocre about it. And I'm like, what's going on here? Then I read the manga, and same thing again. Just very, very different experience. I'm sensitive to picking up on that. I experienced Full Metal Alchemist, like the original Full Metal Alchemist, maybe a bit before I had honed in that talent of detecting that sort of thing. But if you go back and watch Full Metal Alchemist, it's pretty apparent, like, the writing quality changing. Hi, Space Marine. God, I would love to collect that fish. Hello, SG. So you like Katamari as well? Which one do you like more? Do you like the first one, or do you like the second one? Or are they kind of like, do you treat them as a set? It's been so long since I played the second one, so I can't remember, like, how different they are. You like one slightly more? Is there any particular reason, or is it something like maybe it's just because it's the first one you played, or what? Maybe you just like the maps more, or soundtrack. FMA is the only anime that my mom and I watched together. She may not remember much of the plot anymore, but she can still easily point out who are the good and bad people. Do you like did you watch the original FMA with her? One thing I'll say is, 1+ is about, like, maybe rougher anime adaptations of things, is sometimes they do some things that are really good. I really like the soundtrack and color palette and overall direction style of the original FMA more than Brotherhood, even though I do like aspects of Brotherhood. Not that I'm the biggest FMA fan, but just saying. And Black Butler, the original Black Butler anime has really, really bad issues, but it has the best soundtrack because of who was doing it. Same guy that did some music for, or did the music for Part 2 of JoJo. Wish I could say the same for Trigun in terms of its presentation, like soundtrack, but I feel like I only like some music from Trigun. Hello, Masakari, how are you? Ugh! Caught me at a bad moment. This game's making me grouchy. Ugh. Alright, we're getting kind of big now. This is it. Wait, can I collect anything up here? My Brotherhood is more attuned to the manga, which I enjoy. It was nice to see some of the voices I made work for the characters in the show, but the original anime had characters like quite a bit, and this movie was fun to watch. I remember what I hated most about the original FMA is that damn fucking kid. I hated his guts. Ugh. They just fell into the void. They're dead. Because I was about to say, don't get mad, don't get mad. You'll at least be able to pick them back up, and then they fall through the ground. Maybe if I had watched the sub version of FMA, that kid's voice wouldn't have driven me so crazy, but God, I did not, and I'm stuck with that shitty voice. It's very annoying, very needy, very whiny. There's a kid character in Brotherhood and the manga, which is way cooler because he's evil. Well, I mean, the stupid, shitty kid from the original anime is kind of evil too, but this kid's like less whiny. Oh, you're coming back to me? Let's go! Can't believe Brotherhood still fucked up grade segment. It's such a short segment, and they fucked it up. It's been so long since I've read the manga and watched either anime that I don't even remember how they fucked it up. I just remember being confused because I was like, wait, why are you messing up again? I can't collect these houses yet? Move. Fine, I'll go the long way. Whatever you want. Bro, I'm losing everything. Ooh, I could collect these? Okay. Let me... I have to go through the buildings, like on top? Wait, I want to collect all of the, these. Because sometimes you go over them and it just doesn't, like, get on. Can I go in? Armor Kid or Blonde Kid? Wait, what about them? No, I'm not talking about the main characters. There's like a homunculus OC in the original FMA. He's not in the manga. And he's like teacher's kid or whatever. Thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. I just needed to get back up here. Collecting all these trees is so useful. I feel like at my most powerful. Can I get those? Wrath, yeah. And then in the original, Wrath is like the president, right? I didn't want to call him Wrath because I was worried that it might confuse people. Because some characters have the same name depending on which version. I think in the original anime, Wrath, they make Wrath Pride. Can I please go up there, you dumbass evil piece of shit? Horrible game! I hate you! Damn it! Yeah! Can I collect this boat yet? No. Oh, I forgot about this area. Let me collect stuff! Oh my god, I haven't been in this area, but... I went all the way out here last time I did this level. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Can I collect that dumbass giant squid? Fine. I didn't even want it. I hate squid. Just trying to help you guys out. Oh, yeah. Anything that gets in my way is my enemy. Can I have these train tracks? Fine. Oh, I didn't even want them. I hate trains. Squid is great. I saw the most ASMR beautiful thing of somebody cutting up a squid, and it looks very satisfying, very nice. Let me have these train tracks. Like, I'm gonna eat that train. So, you don't need those tracks anymore. Yeah. I don't think I'm big enough to collect these things. I remember they were smacking me around the last time I did this. Ah! Oh, fine. Yeah. This world still feels so big. No matter how big I am, the world is big. Let me up, 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 let me up. My patience is running out. I win. I'm number one. Remember when that panda balloon thing was super tiny? Neither do I. I don't want to get knocked around. That makes me angry. Ugh.
Senior moment, perhaps.
Let me up here. I'm starting to think about Seto Kaiba again. Yo, I'm down bad, bro. Ah! No! Ha! Ha! I'm just minding my own business, just trying to collect the city. Whee! You're in that lighthouse. Hey, remember how big, I meant to say, this used to be? That swordfish is my fish. Yes. Oh my god, there's no more power in this town. Only me. So, has there ever been a time where you met an old game Asian like ass? I'm sure there's one or two. A lot of games, like, they came out and they were good. They stay good. But yes, there's always something that I go back and realize it actually sucks. And it probably always sucks, to be honest, but... Let me think. I'll have to look at all the games that I'm not even gonna bother going... Wait! I could collect these! Yeah. Oh, I'm not big enough. Oh my god. Wait, yes. If I don't collect this, I quit. Yes! Alright, I'm happy now. I'm content. Whee! Alright, let me save after I do this to make sure I actually record this progress, and then I'm gonna look at my thumbnails and see, like, what games I ended up hating. What if this happened in real life? Would you be scared? Do you think they'd deploy the military? What would the military do? They would get rolled up. I'd be scared. I'd be scared. I'd be scared because it doesn't matter how big or powerful you are. I mean, if they want to absorb you. I don't want to become like assimilation. You know, in Shaman King, when you die, you become one with the Great Spirit. I don't want to. I want to be like my own spirit. Let me see. Games that I can admit aged bad. Most of my old games are perfecto. Like, old game good, new bad, always. But, hold on. It was easier when I was able to look this stuff through my Twitch instead of having to do it through, you know. I loved archiving stuff on both. Yeah, I'll never be able to figure this out. If you throw out some examples, I can maybe agree with you or not, possibly. Because I have to think of, like, all games now. What's a game that I, liked when I was young and then I ended up not liking it when I replayed it? I just can't think of any of them. There's stuff like games that, well... There's like a game I didn't realize was bad, but I also, like, had dropped it as a kid because I got bored, which is, Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. But that's not an age and bad thing, that's just it was actually really bad and unfinished. It had, like, potential with it. I mean, when I got older, I felt like Mario, like, I love, like, art direction and, whatever of old games, so just keep that in perspective. I do think that Mario 64's art direction didn't age great. I think it's kind of ugly. But it, you know, it was, like, early full 3D game. Granted, I don't necessarily think that's fully an excuse per se, because they didn't make the textures that they were using. They were getting them from a box or something, and I just don't think they did a great job curating what textures they wanted to use. But that's not talking about gameplay, that's just an aesthetic kind of deal. Just thinking that one, but it doesn't count. What's Enter the Dragonfly? Yeah. What about the rest of you guys? Are there, like, some games that you guys liked, that you feel like aged bad? Mostly, I feel like I'll come across... Well, I play a game that was older, and I'll just, like, realize, there's, like, a flaw or two. Like, for example, Devil May Cry 1, I think that, the fixed camera during certain boss arenas, was not thought out as well as it could be. As just a little thing. Like, stuff like that. But... yeah, I feel like that's just a difficult question for me to answer, because I feel like I just like too many old games. Also taking a little intermission. I'm being asked about Legato from Trigun. Let me tell you guys, Legato is very different in the manga. In the anime, he is kind of treated like the main villain. He has this imposing aura to him. Seems like he's all-knowing and just the ultimate badass. Manga very different. It's not ominous anymore. Donkey Kong 64 aged badly for me for some reason. I've heard that people say that it's very like hard and tedious to 100% that game, but I've only ever played a tiny bit of it myself. I think I was just testing it out, not actually planning on going through it. Banjo-Tooie, like, I remember I liked it just as much as like Banjo-Kazooie when I played both of them back to back as a kid, but then when I got older, I felt like Banjo-Tooie was rougher in ways. I think that they pushed the FPS mechanic too much, and it doesn't really feel great. I think that they expanded the map sizes too much, and it didn't feel good to walk around as much as you had to now. And I think that the respawn rate of enemies could be very irritating because the timer was too short. It felt like new enemies were spawning in way too fast. It's still a good game though. I just grew to realize that I don't like it as much as Banjo-Kazooie. It's like very cut and dry. I prefer Banjo-Kazooie over Tooie. Hydrate. I do need to get some water. I haven't been drinking much today. Just that coffee that I had. Recently played Grand Theft Auto 3 earlier this year. While I still liked it for nostalgia purposes, the game itself has aged poorly. The recent remaster of the game didn't help at all. They didn't even care about remastering it, man. I feel bad. Because, like, are they ever gonna rectify that mistake? I'm gonna go ahead and go back into Katamari. I thought about, like, checking DMs. No, I will. Let me see what's going on. Spyro Ripto's Rage. Man, it's so sad that I feel like the only Spyro game I've played in the last 15, 16 so years is Enter the Dragonfly. I haven't revisited any other Spyro game. I did play a little bit of maybe 1, 2, and or 3 when I was young, but I wasn't like attached to Spyro in particular. Sometimes I eye those remasters that happens because they look kind of cute and cool, but I'm not super hardcore Spyro fan, so I haven't been in a rush to get a hold of them. There's other 3D platformer games I would rather get. Like, I was recently reminded of, I think, Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. I do want to play the Ape Escape series, so I'm more likely to get around to those than revisiting Spyro. But I know Spyro is pretty beloved. There are a lot of PS2 FPS games that I liked that are kind of ass now, like Call of Duty 2 and Medal of Honor. Really? I like Call of Duty 2. It's very simple, but I like it. But I played it on PC, not on PS2. It just kept breaking though because I didn't install any patches for it. Since I'm playing on modern computers. Ape Escape needs a good game. I heard people saying that maybe they'll do one because they have an Ape Escape mode in the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. So here's to hoping, right? I thought the Ape Escape levels was some of the most fun in Astrobot. Oh, speaking of Astrobot, I think it's supposed to be getting more challenge levels, so I should be doing that. I can't believe my PS5 is an Astrobot and playing Hitman box, whatever I want to call it. I know I could play Hitman on like anything else, but I opted for console for it. Loads Medal of Honor. I want to get into Medal of Honor. I'm aware of all these like military shooters that were coming out on the PC, especially back in the late 90s to throughout the 2000s, but I never played them myself. My dad was just picking them up and playing them. I want to play them myself. Billy Hatcher, I doubt that has aged well. Why? What would be wrong with it? That era of game was, like, fine. Old games are good. Is there something about Billy Hatcher in particular that you assume will be rough about it? It's not going to be something like you saying that it's a collectathon or something, right? Because I think collectathons are fine. As someone who never played Spyro but loved platformers, Reignited Trilogy was wonderful. It'd be kind of cool to go back and play that. The trilogy, or the remaster came out, like, what, a few years ago? I don't remember it being that good of a game in the first place and played a lot of it as a kid. Really? I mean, that's certainly possible. That kind of bums me out. I would hope that it would be good. If it's at least better than Attacking the Power of Juju, I could work with it. I didn't mean to quit. I gotta load it back up. Although, I remember liking Tack when I played it when I was young. Don't know how it holds up now, but I assume that if I go back and revisit it, I assume it'll be underwhelming. Nobody talks about Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. I saw advertisements for it all the time. Now, just because there's not, like, a vocal fan base doesn't per se mean that it's, like, not good. But I do hang around in the retro scene a lot. Do not hear people talk about it. But I also don't hear many people talk about a lot of games that I like. Yeah, Tack was a game first, and then they made it a Nickelodeon, like, series later. It's a shame we don't see more indie small devs try their hand at larger niche game types, Ape Escape, Dragoon, SSX, etc. What is SXX? SSX. I imagine, like, probably they don't make those type of games because they're arguably hard to make. Those games, when they came out, they were made with full teams, and a lot of indie devs are, like, a guy, two guys, a guy and his friend, you know? So... But, I mean, some of the indie people, they do make ambitious things. So, I don't know. Let's just hope one day we get more stuff like it. We do have, like, in terms of 3D platformers, what is it, A Hat in Time? I don't know if Hat in Time looks appealing to me. Dragoon is, like, the fly-in game with the dragon, right? SXX is a snowboarding game. A Hat in Time is kind of good, but it's got its jank. Okay. I'm not overly interested in playing A Hat in Time, but I kind of want to play Frogun. I heard Frogun's really short, but it looks kind of cute. All games are difficult to make, really. Just a matter of time before someone has the itch to make a game in that abandoned jar. It'll happen eventually. Like, lately, we've been getting games inspired by Kingsfield. Although, what is that game called? It's the game that's it's a old Japan aesthetic, and it kind of looks like a grungy, scratchy PS2 game, very inspired by Silent Hill. Something's the Kane and something. I think people said that it was, like, kind of inspired by Kingsfield, but it also seems inspired by other things too. Mina actually played it. I just watched a little bit. Tried Frogun, but it was disappointing and basic. It's not expensive, but just boring. Yeah, I think some indie games, they're like more like light games, right? Where it's like more quaint. Not like a big, ambitious thing. So I can completely believe you. Yeah, Labyrinth of the Demon Cane. Like, I remember, it got compared to, Kingsfield, but I don't remember if Mina said that it stays that way, or if it's actually more like something else. I think Mina got really excited for that game because they got the impression it was going to be a, like, fuller length game, because lots of indie games, they end up being, and understandably, we're, like, not knocking them for it, a lot of indie games end up being on the shorter end, 6 hours, 5 hours less. And, I think typically a lot of us gamers, we want games to be, like, 8 hours or more. And I'm in that boat 100%. But I think Mina got the impression that Labyrinth of the Demon King was going to be way longer than they thought, like more like Kingsfield, because of something in the game, and that ended up not happening. And they were like, "Aw." And being short also is like, it's not like bad or anything, but if you like something a lot, you want more of it. And I personally try to be reasonable. I'm not asking for games that I like to be 30 hours. I like 8 to 10, 8 to 15. I feel like 8 to 12 is like a really good sweet spot. Like some short-ass games makes it replayable. Definitely. Like, I wish Bayonetta was longer, but it feels like whenever you get pretty good at it, you can like speedrun that game and beat it in like 4 hours. And then you just replay it again. Depends on the game. Alright, let me lock in a little bit. Because my goal is to beat this game. Hat in Time is a little short, has its strengths, but the gameplay is addictively fun. Is it? How short are we talking? Just for conversation's sake, not judgment's sake. I actually expect it to be longer. I know there's speaking of like indie 3D platformer games, there was one that Abigail streamed called Corn Kids, I think. I have it actually. I was gifted it to them. I don't remember. I think it was like whenever they were doing a gimmicky Santa stream, and they were giving everybody like a little cheap game, and then they got me Corn Kids. I need to play it. But I need to like play other games first. I've still never played Conquer, so I should really play Conquer before I play indie games inspired by like games like that, you know. No, 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 don't! Damn it, I thought I was gonna get out of the way in time. Okay, gotta be careful. No, 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 no! Yes. Let me just collect all your campfires. Campfires smell great. Like all the burning wood. Very good. You know what I miss? It was something that would only be done at my parents' house. Is putting candles up. Having just nice candles making the house smell cool. And then you also have that, like, heat around. And then I would stick my fingers in the wax, and then it would get, like... It would harden really fast. And my parents would get mad at me for doing that. But it's fun. Like, I can't help it. I can't collect that? Fine, 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 fine! I'm leaving! Is anything out here? I better be able to absorb these cows. I was about to say. Because I don't want to, like, make bad use of my time and go to these areas and then only be able to collect 10% of the things, you know? That's where the mastery of Katamari comes in. See, this isn't just a game for, like, little babies, okay? This is, like, an elite game. You gotta use your fucking minds. Play your cards right, and you can impress a 10-year-old. You gotta show that you're the real gamer. Fellas, you are not going to work. Hey! Hello, police. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Nope! If that was a 10-year-old playing, they would run into that tree, but not me. And that's the difference between us. Can I collect this? Okay, no. I need that elephant. Wait. It's after me! That's... You're not that much bigger than this thing, so don't pick a fight with me. Sorry, I'm locked in. I'll check in a second, everybody. I hope that you're having a good night. What time is it? Ow! Fuck off, you bitch! Stupid asshole bitch! Alright, I'm going up. Give me that. Give me that. I want to be able... Oh! Wait, wait. I can't collect the train yet? They're... Yes. I figured I couldn't collect that yet. Oh, so eventually that's the spot we can go to. No! Yes! Yes. Man, I really need to get big pretty quick because I want to beat it this run. No! Damn it, you stupid ass piece of shit evil game! Fine, I'm leaving. I hate when I can't just squeeze in, bro. Let me up. Okay. Can I collect that? Let me up! I don't know what else to collect. I don't know where to go. I'm actually struggling. Oh. Okay. I think my options have opened up. Oh, fine, fine! Get off of me! I can? I am big enough? Okay. Thank you. Wait, I can't... Come on. What? See what I mean? This shit gets confusing. Go! Let's fucking go? Can I truly go this way? So what do I want to do? Go in here? These are all too big. This really is harder. Alright, this is submarine. Can I collect these? Nope. Not yet. Not yet? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Still no? Oh, oh, oh! Is this a new part of town that I haven't been? Hold on. Let me finish these. Okay, that's too high. What are those, sand things? Well, not sand things. They're like, they look like tacks or something. And they're big, and they're like ocean stuff. You would think I would know that, but I don't know anything. Bro, what? These are clearly, like, small, absorbable. Hello, bush. I'm holding up okay. Did I collect the, Oh, thank you for the follow. Friends. I need to not get distracted by this area and be willing to go back to previous areas. Maybe I'll be fine after collecting all those boats. come back there later. Can I? Yes! Let me up. Dumbass game. What the? Sorry, I'll stop being salty, I promise. Wait. No, keep going here. No! Stadium! Yay! He's a big city. I'm not gonna do it. Oh my god, they're screaming. Oh my god, look at this place. Colette! Hello, Brooks. Also, hi, anybody who's lurking. Hello. Make sure you buy Katamari on Steam. Please, don't fall over. Guys, we're so back. Thank you. Hello, I'm trying to beat Katamari. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I didn't get to experience it myself because I'm not paying $10, but there was an update for Darktide and they added a new class. And it makes you look like Judge Dredd and you get a dog. However, I mean, I don't feel like spending the money because I feel like I'll just still resort to keeping as Zealot. Because it's all, I got my flamethrower, I like my sword, I don't know. Try new things is whatever. But, they'll probably nerf that class anyway later, and I don't know. I think I'll just stick as I have. But one of these days, maybe I'll get it. Then again, maybe I should do it despite the insane antis of Darktide. Y'all too mean! Stop being so mean. Let me... Dumbass! Stupid-ass evil game! Ooh, is that a woman? Oh, no. I thought that was like a sexy robot lady. Place your bets. You think I'll get it? You think I could get this my first attempt? Well, it's not really my first attempt. I quit midway at the very beginning when I last did this. Judge Dredd Pumpkin. I mean, it'd be kind of cool. Everyone in my party except me was the Judge Dredd class. And they all have their little dogs. And yeah, you can pet the stupid dog. Let me out! No! Dumbass game. I proved it. I thought not yesterday. I thought recently, oh, I crashed out, but if I had quick turns, I would have been able to get out of being stuck. I tried that just now. It does not work that way. When you're stuck, sometimes you're just stuck and you have to wiggle and hope for the best. Can you absorb those whirl pools? Probably. You think I could do it? Thank you. Please believe in me. Can you absorb these little islands? Yes, you can. Tsunami Land. I don't trust these. I'm gonna assume that they can absorb. Oh wait, you're too big for me right now. I don't want to be out in this ocean, but collecting those is pretty good. If I actually did collect it, I can't tell. Wait. I like how they do the sound effects, like when you absorb, like, corpo buildings, you start hearing, like, bones and stuff, really getting it across. That, yeah. That's a corpo. Stop. Yes. Let me have I'm so locked in. You think? No, we're not big enough. I could tell. It's an optical illusion when you see that. Wait, huh? Hey, that's that bear from earlier. Can I collect these? I think. Is everything gone? Do I have nothing else except, like, these lands? Nope. Those are literally evil. Oh, no! That's not what I hoped for! I just wanted to get them! No, 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 no. It acted like a slope! I don't know what to do. Please, this has to count. This has been like 30 minutes. Give me that superhero. Fine, I don't want him anyway. Oh, oh, oh! Bro, nothing exists anymore. Oh, can I have these? Never mind. Yes! 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 I like how even though you're like this big and you're able to collect buildings, it doesn't necessarily make me feel 100% safe. Because we still have a bit to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my god. Why can't I collect that building? Let me have that Ferris wheel, please! Why? Oh. Whenever you get this big, it's important to stop collecting as much small stuff. Get out of my way, you dumbass cloud! I keep cursing and insulting the game. I'm sorry. It's pissing me off. Why can't I... Can I collect this building? I already collected the... Yeah, there we go. Well, I thought I was gonna drown. Oh! Can I collect these? No! What did he insulted me? Bitch. Who asked? The plane! Come here! Come here, yeah! Oh, well, we kind of clipped through. Okay, oh my god, I'm getting scared. Can we collect the whirlpools? Yes. No, we cannot get the squid. These are really big. Okay. We are cutting it very close. Demo Island. What does that mean? Glaciers? Huh? Oh. What? win! Give me that dumbass cloud! I should absorb you! Guys! Yes! Ghost! Ghost! I'm fucking God! Let me have this dumb mushroom. Dumbass evil game. Hi, Ghost. How did your stream go? I did it! I think I beat it! I beat the game! Well, this is the final level. It has gimmick levels that I don't want to do, because they're like, don't touch any bears, and everything's a bear. And if you touch, like, a bottle, it's like, oh, that's bear milk. Oops. Oops, level over. Evil ass, dumbass, stupid ass. Oh, hey, look, it's a tornado. Wait. If it's a tornado over the ocean, what do they call that? Yes. Fuck, I'm big. I'm gonna get these clouds. Hey, I'm gonna get this rainbow, too. I don't think it's well, I mean, hurricanes do form over, they form over ocean. Ocean tornado is a water spout, yeah. But, hi, Ghost. If you have to rest, I get it. It's kind of late, but not that late. So, do whatever you want. Hi, I'm PumpkinSynth. I'm a Halloween guest VTuber, and we're playing Katamari. And then we're gonna switch to the sequel. I have it. I didn't install it because I forgot. Can I? Yeah, yes. Oh. It's like you need the middle of your base body to contact. Oh. Mythical Japanese creature guide. Yes. This is the biggest that you ever can become in this game, I think. At least naturally, if you're playing for the first time and you're not that great at the game. And it's like proper pace, and really, like, at the end, you realize the true potential of the Katamari. Did I say potential? Potential! No, 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 don't take me! The light! Yeah, look at this. Everything's so small now. Gotta do that. Whoa. Camera? Whoa. I want these storm clouds. That's right. I want that. I don't know what it is. I want it. Roll! Roll! You stupid dumbass mechanic! Go! Why won't it roll? Go! Why is everything white? Oh, because I'm in the fog. I'm tall, bro. Yo! And then the computer explodes and I lose everything. We did it! Good night, Grimmico, and thank you for dropping by. Ghost is an old man. Do you have to go to sleep like an old man? At last, the moon is back in the sky. Welcome back, moon. This time, we the king worked hard. We think we worked hard. We're pretty sure we did. Hey, he's gonna make me big, right? What does that mean? We did it. Honestly, conceptually, Katamari is such a unique game. Very bizarre. Very cool gameplay idea. And I really like how they chose an aesthetic to go with it to just make it an overall really unique package. What do you feel like it inspired it all aesthetically? Oh my god! I gotta put my glove on! Ah! Wait, am I absorbing things or what? Like, wait a sec. Oh! Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna come. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, this sucks for like, oh my god, look at all these places! Wait, there's like countries aside America? Oops, oh fuck. I press start and it skips the credits? That's never allowed. This was a PS2 game. It would have forced you to watch the credits. So wait. What's this? What's that? I didn't mean to! That's not fair! Alright. Well. Yeah. Fuck this game. I can't believe it let me skip it. We did it, everybody. We beat Katamari. And now we're gonna switch to... We love Katamari. So let's play some chill music and let me initiate that download. I hope nobody in this house is trying to do anything. You're about to get kicked out. Damn, this game's only like 5 gigabytes. Can you believe that? Nowadays, games are 8,000 million bytes. Alright, I'm installing that. And let me change the stream category. Okay. We love Katamari. We love Katamari. Yeah, I see this cover. This is the one that I physically had. So, you can specifically choose to specify the new one, the reroll, but there's more viewers for the original, and I mean, it is essentially just the same game, just like kind of like enhanced slightly. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream. I'm gonna pull it back up, and I'll have like